Hey girl, hey. Hey boy, hey. Hey man. I said, hey boy, hey. Let me find this here address so I can get out here to where I'm trying to go. Hey niece. Hey girl, hey. Hey boy, hey. I just left from a market research business. Just got in the car. Just got my little gift card. Amen. Let me not put the number up there too easy for y'all to see it, because I don't need y'all trying to screenshot it and then use my card. Amen. My service. Ooh, this place far. I thought it was closer to the city. I'm on my way to go and look for a mattress, and I need to look for a refrigerator. Amen. Hey niece. Hey girl. Hey. Hey boy. Hey. Ooh, she 30 minutes away. My God. I need a little gas. Need a little gas money. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure that the sound is pristine, because I have a story to tell, niece. I got a story to tell. Can you guys hear me? Hey girl, hey. Hey boy, hey. I said, good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart. And this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. You can hear me loud and clear. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between these. Let me tell y'all something. I got a couple things that I want to tell you guys, but I need you guys to remind me to tell you a couple things at the end of this conversation. Amen. At the end of this conversation, I need you to remind me to tell you guys about Comcast, Xfinity, and remind me to tell you. So remember this now. It's going to be Comcast and Xfinity that I need you to remind me about. And I need you to remind me about what was the other thing I wanted you to remind me about? Anyway, let me get into the story. So, I started selling off my furniture and stuff. So I put the stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I put it over there on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp. Now, you got to be real careful with OfferUp. Because when I tell you, oh, wait a minute, my girl Elaine has something to say. She says, hi, don't buy too much until after you get a housewarming gift. Get housewarming gifts from your followers. Amen. Well, I don't think nobody gonna buy me no mattress or no refrigerator. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Look, I don't think anybody's gonna be buying me a mattress or a refrigerator. So I think I'm all right with that. But here's the thing, Bacardi, you're right. There's some set workers over there on OfferUp. First of all, it's a lot of spam and stuff. And they be sending you these messages. And it's just, they be like, oh, email me over at this address because my uncle is paying for the stuff. And niece, I'm not doing all of that. If you want the stuff, then you take a picture of it and you send it to your uncle yourself. They be on there asking for your phone number. And it's just all this other nonsense, right? But the reason I called this video, she had on high-heeled espadrilles, because baby, excuse me. When I tell you these two Hispanic women, now I'm saying Hispanic because I don't know if they were Mexican. I don't know if they were Puerto Rican. I don't know if they were Dominican. I don't know where they were from. But all I know is they spoke a Spanish language. And when I tell you this lady, her name was Stephanie, and she came with her daughter. Now, Stephanie didn't speak any English, okay? She smiled and waved and did little nice things, right? She did little things like that. When I tell you Stephanie came over there with these tight jeans on, she had her hair pulled back in a chignon, and she had on some high-heeled espadrilles. And when I opened up the door, somebody said she had on high heel espadrilles. She was Puerto Rican. She had on these high heeled espadrilles, and they were strappy, right? And so when I opened the door, they were coming to purchase my bed in my guest room, right? I'm keeping the bed that I sleep on now because I'm gonna put that in the guest room in the house. But the guest room bed that's at 227 right now, I sold it because I don't have a need for it. So when I tell you I opened up that door and it was Stephanie and her daughter, and neither of them were dressed to move anything, and I'm sitting here thinking like, niece, I know you don't think that I'm about to break this bed down and carry it downstairs and load it up on your truck. Girl, that was not a part of the agreement. Niece, when I tell you they came to the door, they ain't have no tools. They ain't had no tools. I'm like, now how you coming to move some furniture? And mind you, I had just come from hot yoga, so I was feeling all zen and and easy all in my spirit and stuff, and in my chi and everything was good. And here they come for me to do some work. But I was like, Craig, you want to go ahead and get rid of this furniture? Just go ahead and. So of course I done pulled out my tools and I'm undoing the bolts and the shit. And I put it in a little Ziploc bag for them so they can have the little bolts and stuff. So when they get to the house, they can go ahead and put the bed up. So I said, y'all don't have any help with you? Y'all don't have a strong man here to help you? You got to blink your eyes real fast like this because you in disbelief. Y'all don't have anybody here to help you? Is there somebody coming in that truck? Is there somebody following you, niece? And they were like, no, we're fine. Baby, when I tell you Stephanie had them on them high heel espadrilles, but she was climbing all up on top of that truck like she had on some Nikes. I said, oh, Stephanie came to work. She had her little pins on the side of her hair because, like I said, it was pulled back in a chignon. Baby, when I say the bed fell over in the frame of this bed, it's a platform bed. When I say that shit was heavy as concrete. When I say the bed fell over on the daughter's shoulder, she just laughed. Oh, I'm fine. Baby, they came ready to work. And all I kept thinking was, if this was one of my sisters, if this was one of them black women, honey, she'd have came with her hair all pressed down. She would not have been ready to work. She'd have been standing there with her arms folded, waiting for me to do everything. Baby, when I say Stephanie and her daughter came to work, she had on some tight-ass jeans. I thought she was going to a little hacienda or something. I thought they were going to a hacienda after they left. They came ready to work. And I was just like, oh, okay. Baby, she climbed on the back of that pickup truck because she came in a pickup truck. She was wheeling that pickup truck. And so she came and she climbed up there and she undid the thing. I was like, oh, okay. They came to work. I was like, okay, so this ain't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But anyway, we got that out of there. And right before they came, there was another guy. He came and bought my dresser because I had been messaging his girlfriend earlier that day. And so he came in a pickup truck as well. And see, there was another lady who claimed she was coming to get the bed for her son who was going to Georgia State. And I said, oh yeah, I'm only about 10 minutes from Georgia State. Come on over here and get this bed. She's like, I'm on my way. Well, Stephanie had jumped into the messages over on Facebook Watch. Stay in your lane, sir. I don't know what you over here doing. He waving and shit. No, don't wave. Stay your ass in your lane. But the lady said she was coming to get the bed for her son because he was going to college and this, that, and that. She said, I'll be there in 30 minutes. Well, Stephanie was over there in Facebook Watch, and she was like, I'm putting the address in right now. I'm on my way. I can come now. I just had a feeling that Hispanic lady was going to do what she said she was going to do. She was coming to get that bed. When I tell you she jumped in that truck, that other lady didn't stand a chance. Stephanie was at my house before I knew it. She and her daughter. And they handed me my little monies. I hate when people say monies with an S. Monies. They handed me the monies. And she wanted the mattress too. Listen, look. Taz W924. She said we would have came with some help. She talking about the black women. Yeah, see, the black women would have came with a man. And I said to Stephanie yesterday, I said, girl, y'all don't have no help. I said, well, who y'all gonna have help y'all on the other end? Now, of course, Stephanie couldn't speak any English, so her daughter was translating. So I was looking at Stephanie, but I was looking at the daughter for the end. So I said, how y'all gonna get this? She said, oh no, we have help at the house. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, them Negroes couldn't, look, them Spanish Negroes couldn't have come over here to help y'all. So anyway, then you're gonna look at me and talk about, do you have any rope? I said, no, I don't have any rope. Niece, I thought y'all was gonna come with all of the accoutrement to transport this. But at any rate, prior to them coming, there was another guy. He came and bought the dresser for his girlfriend. He had a pickup truck. He had a dolly. So I helped him put it on the dolly. And then he pushed it out to the truck. And then I helped him lift it onto the truck. So that was fine. But it was nice. I was able to sell both of those pieces yesterday. I still have 2 couches, 2 occasional chairs. And I think that might be all. But I'm going to get those things moved up out of there. Amen. So I made me a quick little $250 yesterday. Quick little $250. Amen. But Stephanie wanted the mattress, but she ain't had no room for it. Amen. She ain't had no room. I said, girl, if you want to come back with this mattress, you can. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if I would want to be buying no mattress after people that fucked and came and rolled around naked and stuff all on it, and the secretions and juices that went through the sheets to the mattress, through the mattress cover, down to the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I would want that if y'all done rolled all around and trolloped all on it. I don't know if I would want all of that, niece. I don't know if I yeah, but you know, she wanted it. And I said, well, niece, if you want to come back for it, just let me know and you can come back and get it. All my essence and juices and stuff that rolled through there. But anyway, I am on my way to this little spot that somebody told me about. I'm going to check out their mattresses, even though I have a mattress on hold over at Brand Smart. But, you know, I'm always about trying to find a better deal. Amen. I'm always about finding a better deal. If I can save $100, Denise, I want to save $100. I can take that $100 and apply it to something else. But when I say that lady showed up in them high-heeled espadrilles, ready to work, she had toenail polish on and everything. Okay? She had her toenail, she had a little peaky toe hanging through there. But you know, I wasn't surprised that she came in them high-heeled espadrilles and that chignon, because you know, when you go to the laundromat on the weekend, you know, everybody ain't blessed to have a wash and dry in their house, right? But when you go to them laundromats on the weekend, you see them little Hispanic girls, they be like 5, 6, 8, and they be having them little prom dresses on, them little patent leather shoes running around the laundromat. They be dressed up. Socks not matching. Little Esmeralda be running around with a little chiffon dress on, a little crinoline dress, with the little socks that got the little lace frills around it, and the little patent leather shoe, and they just be sliding across them floors in them laundromats with them little laundry baskets. Girl, they be dressed up. I'm like, girl, is it Easter already? Is it Easter in December? You like, y'all didn't have no little shorts and no little casual clothes to put on? Y'all out here in these prom dresses looking like little princesses. Y'all didn't have no little sweatpants. You just coming to the laundromat. This ain't no Easter Day parade. Is it Thanksgiving? But at any rate, so you know, I've already called Xfinity, and you know y'all be letting me have it for my internet service at the house. So I've already called Xfinity and told them that I will no longer need their services. Now we are going to be trying AT&T, what's it called? Fiber. We're going to be trying AT&T Fiber. So let's hope that it gives us the crystal clear service that we need, right? So I called them last week and canceled. told them that, you know, what date to cancel it next month. So I get a call today from Xfinity. Somebody in the retention department. Some people who may not know what that is. I know some of y'all know what the retention department is. I actually used to work in the retention department over there at Bell South / AT&T. So the guy from the retention department called me earlier and was like, "Hi, for your account." And I was just wondering if there's a reason that, you know, is there something that we can do to keep you to retain you as a customer? And we would like to, you know, offer you something to keep your services. So, you know, I said, yeah, I've had a litany of problems with AT&T. I said, listen, I said, part of what I do is I stream on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And I said, so it is critical. In fact, it's paramount that I have pristine service. And I said, and I haven't had that with you all. I said, you know, your service is, your connectivity is slipshod at best. Slipshod, SLIPSHOD, slipshod. That's a word for you. I said, it is slipshod. I said, you know, the connectivity isn't there. And I said, now I've called you guys so many times and you just don't even seem to care. I said, now, every single month, Comcast wants their money from me. I said, but when my connectivity is not there and I can't stream the way that I'm in a satisfactory manner, you're fucking with my money. Amen? You are fucking with my money. I said, now, if I can't make no money to pay your monthly bill, then where do we stand? I said, and you all don't offer any type of concessions, no real concessions, for when my service is out. He said, oh, okay, sir. All right, well, thanks so much for your time. Baby, he didn't even try to retain me as a customer. He didn't even try to retain me. He said, okay, well, I'm going to note this as connectivity issues. No, you should have noted this as connectivity issues and customer service issues. But when I said, first of all, it's hard as hell to get y'all on the phone. I said, I got to go through the app. And I said, I don't care how many times I press 0. It routes me back to the computer. And then ultimately, the damn computer disconnects me. And I said, I can never get a person on the phone. And then when I do get y'all on the phone, you're unsympathetic. You don't care. Right, they're going to give you some more bullshit 25 cents a day. Girl, what am I supposed to do with this 25-cent credit? What am I supposed to do with this 25 cents? You know what I'm saying? Like, you be out for 3 days and they want to give you 70. Okay, well, we're prepared to give you $1.17. Bitch, what am I supposed to do with that? No, I need a month free. I need $10 off the next 3 months. That's how you compensate me. Don't give me no $1.17. Well, sir, it's actually only like $1 and change per day per month. Bitch, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. So anyway, I called them and pulled them together. Also, be turning over here. Sometimes the GPS just be doing what it wants to do. Amen. So that's why you got to pay attention to what's going on. Amen. The Spirit said you can't always just rely on the GPS. Amen. You got to rely on your internal GPS, that one that connects to God. Amen. You got to reach out and touch that spirit that's within. But I just came from a market research survey. It was an hour of my time, niece. It was an hour of my time. I went over there. They handed me my little gift card. I just showed y'all my little gift card. I'm not showing it again because I don't need anybody screenshotting it, because I don't need y'all trying to use my $75 before I use it. But yeah, it was 1 hour and it was $75. This is the first one that I have done in person. All of the other ones I've done have been virtual. They've been online at the house. Of course, I knew that this one was in person, but like when you sign up for www.paidforyoursay.com and scrolling across the bottom, use promo code Craig150 to get your discount. But I'd done this one before, and I knew it was an easy one. And let me tell you about this market research survey, this particular one. If I didn't want to go in person, because I know some of y'all are like, oh, I don't want to go in person. You don't have to. It'll tell you that when you look at the screener. It'll tell you that it's in person, or it'll say it's a Zoom or whatever. And it'll tell you how they're going to pay you. So this one was like, it's going to be a $75 gift card when you walk out. Some of them, they pay you with a check. They mail it to you. They hand it to you when you leave out. So anyway, this one is basically testing like the sensory and stuff. And basically they try to figure out, this was clearly set up by Walmart. Excuse me. This was clearly one for Walmart. And so it was a screen, it was a monitor. And every time I saw an advertisement with a green dot, I had to press this little keypad. I had to press the 0 on the keypad. So basically they're just trying to test your sensories and your, how you respond to different advertisements. So you got to go in and they put this little cap on your head and they squeeze this little water-based conditioner, and then they put these electrodes in your head. I started to take a picture, but I didn't want that shit to be all, looking crazy. But anyway, they put these little electrodes on your head, and then they basically can test your senses like that, right? And they, of course, you connect it to the computer. So anyway, so it was quick. It was a quick little hour. I got one tomorrow. It's gonna be at home. This was on for Instagram, and this is an hour, and this one pays $125. If you haven't signed up for Paid for Yourself, you are paid for yourself. You are playing yourself. It's scrolling at the bottom, niece. It's free money. It's quick, easy money, and I'm gonna be using this towards my appliances. Amen. Use it towards your appliances. So needless to say, when I sold that dresser last night, I had to take all of my panties and bras out of the drawer. So I got panties and bras and socks all over the bedroom because I had to get rid of that dresser. Oh, David said the Chick-fil-A did one for $275. Oh my. I sure wish I could get that one. Oh, last thing I'm gonna say about Pay for Yourself, we're doing a meet and greet on September 25th. It's Saturday, September 25th in Atlanta. You can go ahead and book your travel. I'm going back through these trees. I'm back here through these trees, niece. I don't know if you heard what I said, but September 25th is the last thing I'm gonna say about Pay for Yourself. September 25th, we are doing a meet and greet in Atlanta. It's a Saturday. It's from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Go ahead and book your travel, rent your car, or get your car gassed up to come on down here. It's gonna be the first meet and greet. I will be posting the flyer today. I will also be posting the link to get your ticket to come to the event. If you are already a member of Pay for Yourself, you are still going to need a ticket. If you are not a member of Pay for Yourself, you are going to have to become a member to get your ticket. So get a ticket. It is going to be through the Eventbrite. I'm going to drop the link on all of my social media so you can get your ticket. So if you're a current member or if you're a non-member and you want to sign up and come, oh, this is the other announcement I was gonna make. This Friday, if you're on my Patreon, I'm gonna give you the first sneak peek of the house that I'm buying. Okay, this Friday I have to meet some people at the house. I got to get some measurements for the refrigerator and some other measurements for stuff, because I don't know. I need the measurements for the furniture. Amen. And I'm going to give you guys some Patreon. I'm going to give you guys some Patreon from the house. So if you're not a member of Patreon, the link is down in the caption, as well as the link for the Paid for Yourself. But it's patreon.com/Craig the Register. Well, these are nice houses over here. I wouldn't want to live way out here, though. I'm outside the city now, niece. Yes, niece, I'm only going to show the house on Patreon. I don't want to show my house on social media, niece. I don't want to do that. Y'all know I'm not a braggart like that. I don't get into all of that. So I just want to show it on Patreon. That's for me and my people. That's for me and my people. So like, I don't want to post. The only time that you're going to really see anything on live is if I'm doing a live, and that's going to be situated in one room. Amen. Les said watching Craig is becoming too expensive. No, it's not. Because see, what you pour in, it comes back. Amen. What you pour in, it comes back. When you sign up for Pay for Yourself, you make your money. These people over here making thousands of dollars a month. My girl Stacy Michelle sent me a whole spreadsheet. I've never met Stacy Michelle, but she's, she be watching the videos. Y'all see her in here. I posted her little spreadsheet, how much money she's made since she signed up for Pay for Yourself. She said she got a daughter that's over in private school or something, a boarding school, some kind of a school where she got to pay her tuition. She said this money, she said she's a single mother and this money is coming in handy. She said, thank you so very much for telling us about paying for your say. See, some of y'all so damn tight in the ass. See, that's why some of y'all can't get ahead, because see, y'all so damn tight. You got to pay the 150 so that Kim can tell y'all how to do this stuff. She ain't gonna give you this stuff for free. How's she supposed to make a living? But anyway, once you pay the 150, that's it. And then you're oh, this is the other update I wanted to tell y'all. This is the other update I wanted to tell you. And I was like, ooh, what's the other thing I needed to tell y'all? Okay, so remember that motivational Sunday? I read that message from the lady who said her daughter was moving out of state and she didn't know what she was gonna do. And remember, she's living out of the 10 tote bags or 10 totes. Okay, so I got an email from her yesterday. And she emailed me yesterday. She sent this glowing email. Remember, Kim and I let her in Paid for Your Say for free. Because again, this is a way to make free money. Amen. So I figured this was a way for her to help herself. And so she got in and she started making money through Paid for Your Say. That first week that she signed up, I think she said she had a $400 one. I can't remember, but she started making money, right? So she sent us an email to thank us for that, because, you know, this was giving her the optimism that she needed and da-da-da-da. Well, she emailed me yesterday and said she just landed a job making over $60,000. She said her daughter moves next week. She said, but she's been making her money through Paid for Your Say, and she just got a job and she's making $60,000. She said, so thank you so very much for giving me a new start and this, that, and the third. Here's what I want to say about that. I don't take credit for that, right? I just really feel like she ended up making $550. Okay, Kim just put it up here. I don't take credit for anything like that, and here's why. Because I believe that what you put out, it always has to come back. So that was a good deed that Kim and I did for this lady. That good gesture may not come back from her. It may not come back from her, but I believe it's going to come back to me from somebody else, because that's the energy that I put into the world, right? But the bigger thing that I want you to understand about that scenario was, all she needed was somebody to whisper some hope, some inspiration in her, right? And I just really believe that what happened was a shift in her mind. I've talked about this so many different times about how when you're financially strapped and you're stressed out about finances or money or how you're going to make it and how you're going to do this, you can't think. You can't be your best self because your mind is so preoccupied with all of this other stuff, right? It's preoccupied with all of the subterfuge, 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 right? But what happened was, because we gave her this opportunity to make some money, and that money started coming in, that $550 started to come in, she was no longer stressed out about money. So in that instance, is this my turn? So it gave her the ability to perform in this job interview. Can you imagine if she was still worried about money and that kind of thing, and she went into the job interview, she probably wouldn't have landed it because she was preoccupied up here. You understand? She's stressed out up here. But see, when you have a clear mind, you can perform at your best. That's all I wanted to be able to do for her. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're all in a position to take care of ourselves. But sometimes you just need somebody to breathe that little bit of hope in you. Just believe in you just a little bit. Just give you a shot. You understand what I'm saying? So she just really needed to just clear that energy, that negative thinking, that fear. And I talk about fear in Book of Jewels. Fear will cripple you. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is you're talking about. A relationship, you know, being afraid of ending a relationship because you don't know how long it's going to be before you get into another relationship, and you're afraid that you can't make it on your own without that relationship. Speaking of that, there was another lady through Paid for Your Say. I think I may have posted this message from this lady. Don't remember her name, but she said that her husband left her. And she didn't know how she was a single mother. She didn't know how she was going to make it on her own. But she took a chance and she signed up for Paid for Your Say. And she said, I am so grateful to you and Craig. She said, she sent this message to Kim. She said, I'm so grateful. She said, because I didn't know how I was going to make it. She said, but now I'm self-sufficient. I'm able to take care of myself. Amen. Amen. That's what it's about. You got to clear that space. Get out. If you could be interviewing for a job right now, you gotta silence the world. You gotta get out of your head, niece. Stop thinking negatively. And that's all I wanted to do for this lady that we let into Pay for Your Say. I wanted her to stop thinking negatively. Because when you're in that woe is me kind of space, you can't even think straight. You can't even think straight when you're in that woe is me kind of space, right? But as soon as you have an ounce of hope, as soon as you know, the church folks say, as soon as you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can think again. You can perform again. You can be at your best. She probably went into that interview all bright and excited. You understand what I'm saying? Because she was now not worried so much about how she was going to get along financially, right? So that's all I wanted to tell you guys. But listen, I'm about to walk into the store. I got to concentrate, niece. I got to see what kind of deals in here. Amen. I need a refrigerator and I need a mattress. Let me get my mask out. I sure could use a bottle of Fiji right now, but I didn't bring any with me. Amen. But that's okay. I'm gonna go in here with my dry mouth and just get on through this store and get on back to town. Okay, because we out here in these sticks. Hit the like button, niece. Hit the share button, niece, and hit the subscribe button to all of you people that are watching and have not subscribed. I don't understand why it's so hard for people to subscribe. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe button. That's it. That's all you got to do.